Hey everyone, Omogonix here, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So it is that time of year again where I make Halloween special. So this is the third annual Halloween special here on the channel where I take a look at some creepy Easter eggs in Halo. So if you would like to check out my two previous Halloween specials I have made, be sure to go check them out. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below, which I have recently just made. So if there are any Easter eggs that you do notice aren't in this video that you would expect to be here, go check them two previous videos out because they will most likely be there. It's either that or maybe I've just forgotten about them Easter eggs, or maybe I just don't know they exist. It could be anything like that. So if you do notice that there are any Easter eggs missing in this video, go check out my two previous ones because it's most likely that they are in there. So yeah, anyways guys, enjoy this Halloween special and yeah, enjoy these creepy Halo Easter eggs. Alright, so for this first Easter egg, you want to be on the Halo 3 multiplayer map Standoff, and make sure you do have a sniper rifle with you as it will come in handy and you will really need it for this Easter egg since it's required. So make sure you go to where I go to on the map and make sure you zoom in with your sniper rifle and you should see a man on the satellite dish. Now the reason why I find this quite creepy is that it just is so out of place with the rest of the map and in the game in general. Like, you have this guy here just wearing normal clothes. It's very out of place for Halo, and the way how he's just staring right at you as well is quite creepy, and it's really just not normal at all. And you can kind of even see him when not zooming in even, or if you're just using a normal gun to zoom in, it's kind of more creepier in a way. But yeah, it's just a pretty creepy Easter egg, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. Alright, so for this second Easter egg, you want to be on the Halo Combat Evolved mission 343 Guilty Spark, and so as soon as this cutscene ends, you just want to spam all your grenades, and I mean spam them. So as soon as the cutscene ends, just start throwing all your grenades, and once you throw all your grenades, what should happen is it should glitch you to just stay inside of the Pelican, and then you should fly off to outside the map. So once you get outside the map, what you want to do is you want to hop out of the Pelican and you want to go to where I go. So if you continue in this direction in which I am going, you'll see a marine slowly pop up in the distance. Now this is quite creepy, especially how it's just so out of place. You just have this barren outside of the map here, and then you find this marine. It's just so out of place. It's just so barren out here, and then boom, there he is right there. And he's just standing there as well. He's not even conscious at all. His AI is not working. He's just standing there, doesn't even notice you are there. It's quite creepy, pretty self-explanatory, just like the last Easter egg itself. And what's also pretty creepy is if you switch over to anniversary graphics, you will see that the marine is just facing up against a tree. That's pretty creepy if you ask me. And it's even more creepier with classic graphics on too because of the fog. And Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, whilst it is quite creepy with him just standing up against the tree, I would have to say it's probably less creepy because one, you don't even notice him when walking up to him in the first place because he's standing behind a tree, and two, it just removes that atmosphere of the mission, and it just removes a lot of creepiness away from it because there's no fog around. But yeah, overall is a pretty creepy and strange egg, and yeah, let's head on to the next one. Alright, so for this third Easter egg, you want to be on Halo Combat Evolved once again, but this time on the mission Pillar of Autumn. And so you want to start off the mission in Legendary, and I do recommend that if you are playing on the Master Chief Collection or Anniversary Edition, be sure to put on the bandana skull so then you can have unlimited ammo, because trust me, you're going to need it. So what you want to do is you just want to perform all these jumps I'm doing, and then you want to come over to this yellow canister over here, and you want to crouch jump on it and do it a few times just to make sure that you do get it right. And then what you want to do is you just want to continue through the mission as normal, you know, so we'll just do that. So once you continue on through the mission, after you get to this cutscene here, what you want to do is you just want to skip it so then you get past it quicker, and then you want to come over to where you killed the grunts, kill them, and then grab the assault rifle, because trust me, you're going to need a better weapon than the Magnum. Now don't get me wrong, the Halo C Magnum's pretty OP, but we're just going to stick with the assault rifle for this. And so now, what you want to do is you want to kill Captain Keyes, and then that's when the Invincible Marines, and yes, I do mean that they are literally invincible, the Invincible Marines will come on out, and you have to try get past them to get to this room. Now this will take many attempts, so don't rage quit, trust me, this took many attempts in this video, but I have skipped all of them just to make sure it does get past it. And so once you get into this room here, and you manage to dodge all the Marines, you will now see this M. A bloodied M, a bloody shot M. What I find creepy about this Easter egg is, in my opinion, you go through so much work just to get to this, and then when you find it, it's just, I don't know, weird that it's even here in the first place, you know, and it is a pretty creepy Easter egg when you do think about it. Now all the Easter egg is it's a reference to a Bungie developer's girlfriend named Meg, I'm pretty sure, that's all it is. But either way, it's a pretty creepy way to present this, and it's, yeah, just very strange in general. So anyways, let's head on to the next Easter egg. So for this fourth Easter egg, you want to be on the mission Sierra 117 on Halo 3, and make sure you start yourself off at Rally Point Bravo, and after getting the part where the Pelicans get shot down and you're in the next forest bit, just go the way I go, and, you know, take out these jackals as well, as they can get pretty annoying, so trust me, you would want to do that, otherwise you'll keep on getting shot at. And then what should happen is you should get to this point here where you see an entire Neanderthal family. Now, this is quite a strange Easter egg in my opinion, as it's so out of place for the game. And what makes a lot of these Easter eggs creepy is that they're just so out of place. I mean, you could just have a normal Easter egg, but then you just find it creepy and strange because it's just so out of place and out there. For example, this, I mean, what's this doing here? This is very out of place and just surreal. You know, seeing Neanderthals here, you know, these apes with human faces. And also what's even creepier is if you shoot them, they have blood. So I think Bungie's trying to let us know that they're alive. So for this fifth Easter egg, you want to be on the Halo 3 multiplayer map High Ground, and depending on where you spawn, you want to come over to this, I think it's the middle building here, and you should be able to hear radio sounds, which is where you'll be able to know that you are in the right building. And so what you want to do is you just want to head over to one of the two computers here, and you just want to stare at this one screen. And once you stare at it for long enough, you should see Cortana pop up. Pretty creepy, am I right? And I've actually been jump scared by this a few times when attempting this, especially when I was younger as well. You know, I'll just be there, right, and I'm just staring at it for like 5 or so minutes straight, and then boom, Cortana just pops up, just unexpectedly for like a split second. It truly is one of the creepiest Easter eggs in Halo ever, and I've featured it in all 3 of these annual Halloween specials that I do on this channel. So it is a pretty creepy Easter egg, and yeah, it just honestly is the strangest Easter egg in Halo history, if you ask me. So for the 6th and last Easter egg, you want to be on the Halo 3 multiplayer map Longshore, and you want to make your way to one of these whale pictures that are across the map. I think there's like a few of them, but just a tip, don't go to the bigger ones that are on like the garage looking doors, because it doesn't work for them. Make sure you go to one of these smaller pictures of the whales where the whale's eyes are almost fully closed, And what you want to do is you just want to stare at this image of the whale for as long as you can, or just don't stare. You can blink, of course, but you know what I mean, right? So yeah, just keep on looking for a couple of minutes, and then you should notice something change. So as you just saw, the whale's eyes just slowly opened, and this is pretty creepy, and a lot of people don't even expect this as well, because, you know, you'll just be playing some Halo 3 multiplayer, right? But then you don't notice the changes going on around the map with these whales. Their eyes are slowly opening and opening as the match goes on. And this does happen again throughout this clip I recorded here, so let's just keep on playing it. And as you will see, boom, the whale's eyes open up even more after a few more minutes. So this is pretty creepy Easter egg, and honestly, it's strange, especially how it's one of them things that you just don't notice unless you do pay close attention to, or just, you know, you have to look at in order to notice it. And I'm surprised people were able to find out about this. You know, maybe someone was just playing some Halo 3 multiplayer, right? And then they noticed that the whale's eyes just fully opened, and they thought it was strange because, you know, they were just closed before, weren't they? And it just goes to show that, you know, this whale right here, it's definitely not just an image. So anyways guys, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy, do not forget to like and subscribe for more. So if you want to check out my previous Halloween specials, because maybe there's some Easter eggs that I didn't show in here that could be in them, be sure to go check out those videos. And so yeah, hopefully you all did enjoy once again. I really did enjoy making this. And so yeah, see you all next time in my next video. Bye bye.